Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Fibble puzzle. This is Wordle, but there's a liar in every row. So maybe the M shouldn't be grey, but then should it be yellow or green instead? Or maybe the O, D, E or other M is lying instead? We don't know. The only way to find out is to play. It's auto-populated that first guess, and I'm going to make use of that by keeping the O and the E. So let's hope I won't be a loser today. Well, I've learnt something useful. The O has changed colour, so that's lying on at least one of those rows, which means the E can't be lying, because if the E was lying, it would be lying twice, and then there'd be no room for the O to be lying. So the E is definitely correct. Probably the O and the R are lying, because that means we've only got the E correct. It's much more likely that we've got fewer letters correct so far. So, what is a sensible thing to try next? I think we want to try the A, don't we? Can't be cadet though, that's the problem. I want to try something that is blank A, blank E, blank. But that last letter, I suppose it could still be the R. The R might be lying and it should be green instead of yellow. Maybe that's worth a try. Or maybe I just need to try a little bit harder to think of something that works with different letters. No, I can't think of something, so we're going to keep the R in and see what we learn. Well, that is interesting. The E is definitely the liar there. So that means everything else is not in the word. So the R is definitely not in the word, so it's definitely the liar there. And that means that the O is definitely not in the word, so the O is the liar there. So all of my assumptions were correct. I just need to work out what on earth the word is. Are we going to have a duplicated E? Is that what's been tripping me up so far? I might have to go for Queen, you know. I don't really like going for the Q unless I'm confident. But, I mean, we've got fairly difficult letters left, so I think it's worth a try. What does that tell us? Could the N be in the word? It still could, but I don't know what that last letter is. That's the problem. It could be an I in there somewhere. Maybe the E is lying because we do actually have a duplicated E. But then, what on earth would this word be? We would have to use the N somewhere. I don't know what that last letter is. That's the problem here. Of course the U could be lying. Puny looks like it would work, but there's no E in it, it's just P-U-N-Y. So what is that last letter? That is the real big problem here. It could be the N, it still could be an E-N ending. Then we would have to use probably the I or the Y somewhere. Blank I, blank E-N? But the trouble is, the letters I've got left. Wizen? I mean, surely the Z is the liar there, so it is blank I, blank EN. It's just not a word that I've thought of yet. Look at the letters that I've got left. They're all horrible letters. An X as a Z? No, we're not going to use the Z, surely. Oh, given, of course. Should have got that a little bit quicker. I would have gone for it before wizen if I'd thought of it, because it's clearly a much more common word, and it uses more common letters. But I don't know if I'd have gone for it any earlier than that. I definitely wouldn't have gone for it before cater, because cater just used better letters, and could have been correct. So, it was always going to take me 3 or 4 or 5 to get that. So, not the easiest one today, but, you know, not a complete disaster. I still had a few guesses in hand. Let me know how you got on if you attempted this. That is the Fibble puzzle. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more puzzles, and bye for now.